NFL 24. Coming up, we've got Aaron Rodgers. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Jets and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So the new-look Jets ready to go on offense, and it is the veteran Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead-up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
First play and a first throw for Rodgers. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time, and it is their now 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott, who leads the way.
Prescott has some things to clean up from last season, leading the NFL with 15 interceptions and only 12 games played. But we can't overlook the good. 23 touchdowns and an 8-4 record as a starter as he led the Cowboys to consecutive postseasons for the first time since 2007.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he goes down, but now the game is inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down, Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Oh, that's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Pollard. will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Pollard again. And not a whole lot there as they get him down at about the 2. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. Throwing, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Really good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Oh, did the Jets miss this guy? Here's Bruce Hall. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. You look at this Cowboy defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. Konate Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind? Hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Holding offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Now it's 2nd and 10. Give to Hall running right. Gets past one man. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. The Jets are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home. But now things get a little...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means you really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield. Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test his perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and to be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. That's dumped off to Perry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Now Prescott. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's completion right there.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Play action now. Prescott. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. To the air again, Prescott. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
To throw is Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's caught. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal. Dowdle. Diving for the end zone. Will get there. Touchdown. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals, all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the 1st.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to trade things with his legs makes things difficult.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Throwing quickly to Wilson. 2nd catch for him today. That'll wind up a 1st down. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
You got to know as a quarterback, this it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were 7-point winners a week ago, and they lead by 7 here as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Prescott down. Out of his hands quickly to C.D. Lamb. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Prescott on 1st down. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott. A short remove taken in by Ferguson. Only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. They'll start on the ground. They'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
Almost out of it. They
fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Not able to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Throwing, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's it.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from C.D. Lamb. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. throws it away. Here's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas where the Cowboys out in front. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this out to the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Prescott looks to throw on first. And his throw here is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here, Arnie.
Now a deep blow there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And returning it, here's Hamler. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Jets will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the day.
Touchdown, Jets! His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get a bit closer. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. at this Cowboys offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. 7 catches for him now. And this last one, a 1st down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. 3rd catch for him on his drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. But just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Prescott. Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. On 1st down, Rodgers. This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. Rodgers gonna look deep for Wilson, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let him fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New York. 31 yards on the punt there, and the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Prescott down. And Cooks has it over the middle. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Prescott. A good decision in the end to pull that run, gets him 9 yards in the first.
Brandon, that's a game reward right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Now, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. Back now in Arlington. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get... And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. But now they've got their first sack here in the second half. Look out, they'll try to increase the pressure.
Prescott, and this is going to be incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers again now. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 38 yards. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting after the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Prescott off play action. To the sideline and incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain for being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On play action, Prescott. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Prescott to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now it's Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 9 yards.
Rodgers now on 1st down. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And again, it's Rodgers. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. On second down, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
KJ Hamler returning it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So now Rodgers with a new team, but in a spot he's been before. Down by 13. A minute 47 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Here's Rodgers. Gets this to Waller. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
On play action, Rodgers. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Rodgers to throw once more. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Cowboys, and it was Dak Prescott, their quarterback, who really led the charge.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. They couldn't find a way to stop him, and ultimately, he guided them to victory.
So for Dallas, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.